You're listening to Haywaa.com. Here is the latest news.
Tomb Raider Definitive Edition updates planned for Switch platforms. Aspyr has announced plans to release patches for Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. These updates aim to enhance the game's performance and overall player experience, as stated by product manager Jordan Reese. Visual fidelity issues, despite resolution improvements, have been noted in the reviews, including one from Nintendo Life. Additionally, 2 new Tomb Raider games are set to release in 2026 and 2027, although their availability on Nintendo has not been confirmed. VCs examine why many consumer AI startups struggle to endure. Although generative AI has shown significant business potential, many consumer applications have yet to establish a strong market presence. Haywaa likens the situation to early mobile app development, suggesting a need for technology stabilization before consumer AI can truly flourish. Elizabeth Weil agrees, highlighting the limitations of current devices like smartphones in fully harnessing AI capabilities. Both experts propose that new technology, such as a screenless device from OpenAI or Meta's smart glasses, could catalyze growth for consumer AI applications. Samsung's stealthy, superfast SSD PM9E1 is a mini 9100 Pro at 22 by 42 millimeters with PCIe Gen5 capabilities. Samsung's PM9E1 SSD packs powerful performance in a compact form with its PCIe Gen5 capabilities, offering unprecedented speeds for its size. It features an ultra-small 22 by 42 millimeter form factor using double-sided design technology, optimizing both storage density and thermal management. Capable of 14.5 gigabytes per second sequential reads and 12.6 gigabytes writes, it excels under intensive computing scenarios like AI workloads. Despite its advanced design posing production challenges, its potential to boost ultra-slim notebooks and edge servers demonstrates Samsung's innovative prowess in storage solutions. The RAM crisis could spell disaster for gaming laptops. Here's why. Rising RAM prices are increasingly concerning for gaming laptops as new reports highlight a move towards more affordable 8GB configurations. By 2026, high RAM costs are likely to make 16GB or more setups unaffordable, negatively impacting gaming performance, which demands higher RAM capacity for modern games. VRAM on GPUs might also face similar constraints, further straining the gaming hardware ecosystem. These developments could reverse progress in gaming technology, leading to bottlenecks primarily centered around RAM availability and affordability. Want to securely back up your iPhone without the Apple fee? There's a solution, but it's not for everyone, yet. The iOS Backup Machine is a Linux-based, open-source project found on GitHub designed to allow iPhone users to back up their data locally without using cloud services or incurring recurring fees. This system connects via USB, automatically initiating encrypted backups with minimal user intervention after initial setup, relying heavily on the technical abilities of its users. Utilizing components such as a RADSA 03W board with Armbian and Python scripts, this mechanism features a small e-ink display for feedback. Users must assemble the device themselves, involving 3D printing and selecting various components, requiring significant commitment and expertise, with plans for future enhancements like selective device filtering. Chai Discovery, supported by OpenAI, secures $130 million in Series B funding, reaching a $1.3 billion valuation. Chai Discovery, a biotech firm utilizing artificial intelligence for drug development, raised $130 million in Series B funding. The investment round, led by General Catalyst and Oak HC/FT, included support from Menlo Ventures, OpenAI, and others. This latest funding brings the company's valuation to $1.3 billion and its total funding to over $225 million. Co-founder and CEO Josh Meyer, previously with Facebook and OpenAI, showcased the firm's innovative AI models designed to revolutionize molecular discovery. LG will launch its first micro RGB television at CES. LG is introducing its cutting-edge micro RGB television at CES 2026, promising an advanced viewing experience through the use of individually controlled red, green, and blue micro LEDs. This technology allows for a wider color spectrum compared to previous LED backlit LCD TVs, bridging the gap between traditional displays and OLED's precision. The LG Micro RGB Evo boasts over 1,000 dimming zones and has received Intertech certification for 100% color gamut coverage in several key standards. Although smaller than Samsung's 115-inch equivalent, LG's models range from 75 to 100 inches, potentially priced similarly high. Obscure Polish firm launches 122.88 terabyte PCIe 5.0 immersion-cooled SSD, unnoticed world's first, spotted only by us. GoodRAM Enterprise, a lesser-known Polish company, has introduced the world's first 122.88 terabyte PCIe 5.0 SSD, designed for immersion-cooled setups. This drive, part of their DC25F series, employs QLC NAND technology and focuses more on capacity than speed, with high endurance over a 5-year span. The Enterprise SSD is validated to withstand chemical and thermal stresses from immersion cooling without electrical degradation. Despite its groundbreaking features and immense capacity, the launch went largely unnoticed due to the lack of a significant announcement cycle. Google removes AI-made videos of Disney characters from YouTube due to a cease and desist. Google removed numerous AI-generated videos featuring Disney characters from YouTube after Disney issued a cease and desist for copyright infringement. These videos included characters from franchises like Star Wars and were considered to violate Disney's copyrights extensively. Disney claims Google was also using its copyrighted materials to train AI models such as Veo and Nano Banana. Despite legal actions, Disney announced a collaboration with OpenAI to introduce Disney characters to AI platforms like Sora and ChatGPT. A AAA game for the Alien franchise is in development again. Insider Gaming reports a new Alien franchise game in development, set within a decaying space station. The game, compared to Shadow of the Tomb Raider but with xenomorphs, sees renewed efforts with Eidos Montreal now at the helm. The development has overcome previous challenges, increasing its budget from $30 million to under $75 million. This game, which may feature Ripley 8, could release across all platforms in 2028, despite being in early stages. Aeneo's debut smartphone nods significantly to the Xperia Play. Aeneo's Pocket Play smartphone is a blend of mobile and gaming device with a unique sliding mechanism. It transforms from a phone to a gaming handheld featuring a D-pad, ABXY buttons, dual touchpads, and 4 shoulder buttons, reminiscent of the classic Xperia Play. Their innovative design, including customizable touchpads, positions it against gaming phones like the Red Magic 10 Pro and Asus ROG Phone 8, as well as traditional smartphones from Apple and Samsung. The full launch is set on Kickstarter, with no pricing details yet, marking Aeneo's entry into the smartphone market focused on mobile gaming. Kindle's in-book AI assistant answers your questions without revealing spoilers. Amazon's Kindle has introduced an AI assistant capable of providing information on plots, characters, and other literary details without revealing spoilers. This feature, currently available on iOS, is only accessible on thousands of English best-selling titles, ensuring users cannot access spoilers by limiting information to their progression in the book. The functionality uses AI to answer queries, but publishers and authors have raised concerns because they cannot opt out of this feature. Amazon plans to extend this feature to other platforms, despite existing controversies regarding other AI companies' legal challenges over copyright infringement. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Decayed Master Sword life-size statue is coming soon. Here's a first look. First 4 Figures is bringing a life-size statue of the decayed Master Sword from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Inspired by a pivotal scene, the statue features the sword stretched with gloom, crafted from metal and ABS. Pre-orders are set to begin on 18th December 2025, with an early bird discounts available through sign-up. Alternative collectibles include a smaller ornament by Hallmark released earlier this year. Half-Life 3 might launch as a Steam Machine title, potentially arriving in spring 2026. Insider Gaming Weekly reported that Half-Life 3 is expected to be released alongside the Steam Machine, Valve's upcoming gaming hardware, in spring 2026. Mike Straw, senior editor at Insider Gaming, emphasized that while previous launch rumors had failed, sources are confident about this release timeframe. However, rising RAM costs pose concerns for the Steam Machine's price, potentially impacting the announcement schedule. Although Valve has not confirmed these reports officially, the anticipation remains high among fans, spurred by updates and teases from Valve about the Half-Life series. You've just heard the latest news. Thanks for listening. This is Haywaa.com.